And welcome to NixOS Discovery. So let's continue from where I stopped yesterday. I kind of think. So I was supposed to. I planned to watch the Nix-Hour, the 2 episodes where Infinisil is working through writing packages. But I kind of got stuck. With setting up my keyring, like with GNOME keyring and SSH. So I couldn't basically, for example, I tried to, wait a second, ls, let's go to source, go to system. Yeah, I have, I couldn't update, like I wanna update my GitHub repository with my current configuration, and I couldn't do it because I had I still haven't set up the, you see, I can't even find the words, the SSH thing. So let's say I want to do GitHub push, git push origin main, and the app wants to inhibit shortcuts. You can restore shortcuts by pressing super escape. Well, okay, I'll enter your secure shell passphrase, username for. It's like the GNOME isn't like, it's funny. I don't get it. Like the password, enter your secure shell passphrase. Stable Joy. Support for password authentication was removed. Yeah, but that's not my password. So it's like it's not actually. Yeah, let's check actually what ChatGPT will say here, and then we'll find a thread or something. Yeah, personal access token or SSH key. Personal access token. Use SSH key. Well, I did this. Save it in the default location. I did add the key. But set your git remote to use SSH. Git remote set origin, your username. Did I do that? Change remote URL to SSH. So what's my repo? Yeah, kind of GitHub. ChatGPT is really practical again for these kinds of things. System. All right. Here's my repo. Use my info for set your git remote to use SSH. Yeah, I did this. Stable Joy system. Really? Will this thing work? It did work. But will this only be for my repo? But what if I want Git to always use SSH? Will this be only for my system repo? To configure to use globally SSH, run the following command to set Git to use SSH as the default URL scheme for GitHub. Git config global URL. Instead of this command tells Git Yeah, but I want to put that in Home Manager. How do I put that in Home Manager? Because so let's check out my sudo h. Yeah, also. So the root, Helix root editor, theme change. Yeah, no themes. Root user, for root user, default theme. Sudo e. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, shell aliases. This is what I need, programs. All right. Yeah, also I want to put some shell aliases. Aliases, that's not how you say. Aliases, yeah. Shell alias. So where am I controlling ZCH? Here, ZCH. Shell alias, alias, enable true. So shell alias is what? Home sudo. Oh, I see, home config sudo e hx. Well, this is practical. I could config. I could use this config. Config. Will I use config? Sudo eh. Well, let's not go too far. So let's do sudo hx helix hx sudo hx. So sudo hx is sudo e. I see. What does sudo e do basically? Sudo e allows you to run a command as the super user while preserving your current environment variables. Why wouldn't I always use? Why wouldn't I always use sudo e for preserving, but the specific you might not want to use? So I shouldn't use this always, but I can use it with, okay. So yeah, it says like some programs or scripts expect a fresh environment when run as root. Using sudo -e might cause errors if these programs try to read or write in directories or use configurations that they shouldn't access as root. Yeah, but I do wanna ls. I wanna set some actually aliases. I wanna set ls to be easy ls. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Let's try it out. So ls, all right, gives me this, and easy ls. That's completely wrong. Easy ls. Easy gives me ls. Okay, so easy So maybe I should bind EZA to ls. Yeah. So this is really taking a while. ls, I'm going to bind to EZA. No, or EZA I should bind to ls. What a weird thing to ask now, right? Like do I bind EZA to ls in ZHS setup, or do I bind ls to EZA? Is this like a mathematical question? Since the ls is the default and I want to use EZA instead, what a weird thing. So I want to replace the default ls command with EZA. It's best to bind ls to EZA. How to bind? Alias ls, EZA la. Long format. Oh, I see. Alias ls, EZA la. But I should put it in quotes, double quotes, EZA LA. Let's try like this, right? Now that's interesting. Can I like do a command inside Helix? I can do this in Vim, but maybe this would be too long. Yeah, wait. So sudo NixOS rebuild switch. Yeah, this is a mistake. Does not exist. Shell alias does not exist. Ooh, that's horrible. Shell aliases. Aliases. Really? Shell aliases. These are shell aliases. Aliases. Okay. Let's try like this. And let's see, building system configuration. Actually, this is what Infinisil has also. In the beginning of the video, you can see he writes ls, but you get the EZA. EZA gets all these kind of rainbow-like letters and, you know, pretty print. So it's building, and ls. Nope, it's not working. EZA LA. Well, this will be a long road until we get to writing packages, I guess. Since I'm so let's check again. ls EZA LA. Well, I guess I don't get this. Shell aliases. This should work. Maybe because it's in double quotes. Shell aliases. Config ls. Yeah, not sure. Let's do zch. think I'll change my... I'm not sure if my internet is slow because I... let's see now. Okay. EZALA. Why is this isn't working? Server not found. Yeah. But it should work. ls. The option. Let's try again. Interesting. Yeah, I've changed the USB to another port. I've changed the Wi-Fi, a USB card, to another port, and now I'm offline, even though I seem to be connected. Which is kind of weird. Let's try again. Disconnect and connect. It automatically connects. Well, Windows does that. When I somehow change the port, everything's fine. But let's see now. Yeah, sometimes you have to like disconnect and connect it again. Okay, so let's do Home Manager, ZSH, help configuring ZSH. Enable shell aliases. Look, update sudo nixos rebuild switch shell aliases. LSL. Yeah, not sure why this isn't working. Maybe I have to refresh shell, like. No, I don't think so, right? Yes, it's true. Yeah, I stayed, okay, ls. Let's continue, wow. So now this works. Oh yes, we said we want to set up. Will this thing work then with my Nix packages? Will I be able to, you know, add stuff? Automatically use SSH for GitHub. Extra config, really extra config? I don't like the extra config. Home Manager, extra config. I think this extra config is not really. I think that's like a, what do you call it? A bad style these days. I read something about this in Infinisil was enable completion. Do I have enable completion? Sudo. So let's use sudo -e hx etc NixOS configuration. And now I have my theme. Yeah, I should really learn. Wait. Enable completion, true. Enable bash completion, true. Prompt. All right. Default key map. Enable auto suggestion, true. Auto suggestions enable true. Is this created 4 years ago. Yeah. Not sure if this is too long. Home manager. Get Nix. Yeah, I'm not sure now. Well, anyway, we're not going to be uploading so soon, so maybe let's deal with that a bit later. Like, I don't want to spend too much time now with this. I don't want to spend too much time now with this. I want to get to the interesting bits. All right.
It's the GitHub CLI. Issues or issue list. Let's just do a help here. I think.
And also, what's cool thing?
This should be better.
Right at the beginning, he said, okay, he said we're going to Nix packages repo, Nix packages collection, and he said that he's gonna write a script so that would keep this, so that would pick a package to package. So to be fair, so to say, not to just choose the first on the list. Issues, but one of the things I've noticed is, and that'd be really nice, like if you go to labels and you write first, look at this, 3 skill, good first bug. There's so few of these. Look at this. April the 2nd, February the 17th, March 31st, 2023. And that's it. That's it'd be cool. Labels, 184 labels. Really, 184 labels. That's a lot of, but 395 with Darwin. It would be cool to see like what's the number. Wait, let's sort them out. Reverse alphabetically, most issues. Let's sort them out by most. Rebuild Linux, 4,500 issues. Bug, 4,000. Stale, there are stale issues a lot. NixOS, what's NixOS topic? Okay. Package maintainer. Has module. So I think there should be more like, because these are all descriptions, yeah, but then it'd be nice if we have like for skill levels, I guess these are just fine, but maybe skill levels would be nice, because as someone who wants to now start contributing, what do you do first, right? I remember like last year I did good first bug, and that's how I met someone, Serge, who did write that good first bug. Wait a second, good first bug. There are only 10. So someone searched, look at this. CUDA packages. Files should not contain USR paths. And then that's how I started. Ghost, that's my old GitHub account. And then that's how I began to talk with Serge, and he really helped a lot. Look at this, he really wrote a lot. Someone Serge is great. He's from the CUDA team. All right, but let's get back on track. So the Nix-Hour, what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah. So let's just check if I've basically updated my configuration.nix on GitHub. Yesterday. yesterday. Oh, it did update, but this is from yesterday? Yeah. All right, so let's now go to source. And we go to Nix packages, right? Now, what am I supposed to do? I have an old copy, right? I should, yeah, let's Nix packages contributing. So go to Nix packages contributing.md. Fork, we did that. Clone the fork into a local. Yes. Configure the upstream Nix packages. Clone the forked. Yeah, we did this. Now configuring Git to sync your fork with the upstream repository. So it's this. So git remote-v. Type git remote-v and press enter. You will see the current configured remote repository for your fork. Git. Yeah, like this. Git remote-v. Fetch push. Yeah, so but we want to set origin. Type git remote add upstream and then paste the URL you copied in step 3 and press enter. It will look like this. Yeah, but what does this mean? Wait a second. I want to add Nix as upstream to my old local fork of Nix packages. Git remote. Verify the new remote. Check the upstream has been added. Git remote add upstream. Yeah, we should do this. So git remote add upstream https NixOS Nix packages git. Right, and now let's check git remote v origin upstream. All right. So now we have a origin and upstream. So upstream is we need to fetch. Sync your fork with upstream. So once upstream is set up, you can fetch and merge changes from Nix packages to keep your fork up to date. Fetch the latest changes from upstream. Okay, so git fetch upstream. I guess this will take a while because I haven't done this in like 6 months. All right, it's downloading. That's great. So merge upstream changes into your local branch. Assuming you're on main branch, you can merge upstream's main branch. This I don't understand. So merge upstream changes into your local branch. Git checkout main, merge upstream main. Push changes to your fork. Oh, to your fork, optional. We don't have to do that, but we could do it if you want to sync your GitHub fork with the latest upstream changes. So this setup keeps your local fork updated with changes from the original Nix packages repo, making it easier to contribute or pull in updates as needed. Well, this is smart. So let's see what he does here.
Yeah, that should be better. All right, so this is the label here in Nix packages that we want to pick from, 150 of those. And so I think I'm just going to try something briefly with the GitHub CLI. So let's actually go into Nix-Pkgs here. Then let's do a GH, that's the GitHub CLI. Issues or issue list. Let's just do a help here. Here we have a label.
GH issue list. Label bug, label help wanted. Oh, let's try this. Really? Does this thing work like that? GH. Yeah, but I don't have GH. The program GH is not in your path. You can make it available. GH. Really? Nix shell. Let's just try it out if that's the thing. GH. Cache NixOS. GH. Issue list. Please run GH auth login. Populate the GH token environment variable with a GitHub API authentication token. Oh, so we have to do that too. My God, this will take a while. Okay. To get started with the GitHub CLI and authenticate with GitHub, you have two main options. Using GH auth login or setting the GH token environment variable. Authenticate using GH auth login. Run the following command. Choose the authentication method. The CLI will prompt you to select a preferred method. SSH will choose HTTPS if you want to use an API token, or SSH if you already have SSH set up for GitHub. Follow the prompts. Complete the process. But I think I'm going to be needing this if you already have a GitHub personal access token. All right, GH auth login. So let's exit the shell, the Nix shell, and sudo configuration. Unexpected arg. Really? Sudo e. Yeah. What am I looking for? Packages. No. Here, GH, gpaste, GHC, GH. Sudo NixOS rebuild switch again. And then GH auth login. So now it's still building. And this is resolving deltas. Fetch upstream. Well. And then what?
That sounds pretty good. It's label, and the label is this one. Oh, actually, I can pretty much copy the same thing. And let's just see where this goes. That sounds pretty good.
Zero kind packaging request. All right. Let's try. I actually think my computer is slow. 8 gigs. It should work fine. But I think it would work much faster if I had a faster computer, which now sounds pretty silly to say. All right. It's still building. It's building a lot. Why is it building so much? dbus user units, NixOS system. So I'm on unstable, by the way. All right, gh auth login. Where do you use GitHub? Use arrows to move, type to filter. GitHub. Where? What do you mean, where do you use? GitHub.com. Preferred protocol for Git operations on this host, SSH. Upload your SSH public key to your GitHub account. Yeah, I did already. Oh, it's already offering to. That's nice. Log in with the web browser. Paste in authentication token. Press enter to open in your browser. First, copy your one-time code. Okay, I'm copying my one-time code. Enter. Verify. Continue. Device activation. Enter the code displayed on your device. Continue. Read and write access. Read. Authorize. When your phone is ready, click the button below. Use GitHub Mobile. Oh, okay. I have to 76 approve. Yeah, I have a GitHub mobile app. Congratulations. Thank you. Your device is now connected. That's nice. All right, so now if you use issue, all right, it works. Issue, create. What did he write? GH issue list label, and he wrote 0 kind packaging request. No default remote repository has been set for this directory. Oh yeah, I should be. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Wait, let's copy this. And we'll have to do this here, right? In the nixpkgs directory. We can't do this somewhere else, right? Because otherwise, you know, what's the information about? So let's see what he says.
Although 1848, that doesn't sound entirely correct. Or is this? Oh, I have BSD here. Okay, yeah, it's way more. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so those.
Okay.
Now let's see, can we get like JSON output here? State search milestone mention limit label JSON. Output JSON with the specified fields. Don't know which fields are available, but I don't know, maybe ID, or let's say URL maybe. That works. Okay, so we have a list of those. Now I do some JQ magic.
So he's actually writing a script. This is really cool. At the beginning he said he will make a script. Wait a second. All right, this is no default remote repository has been set for this directory. Oh, GH repo set default. This command says the default remote repository used when creating the GitHub API for the locally cloned repository. Viewing, creating, okay, which repository should be the default? This should be the default, yeah. All right. Nix packages will be the default. And let's see now. And it works. We get the same as Infinisil. All right, we are on the move. But what is he doing now? Issue label JSON URL. So he's JSON URL. I see. He's getting all kinds of skipping. JSON URL, and then he's piping that into JQ.
To get to all of these individual ones, get the URL.
Oh. All right. So what am I going to do is, wait, let me delete this. Access token, delete. Start a new one. So Infinisil is now in his Nix-Hour series on NixOS. He is querying the Nix packages issues with GHCLI and making a script, so to say, to pick one from it. So what did he write? Wait. JSON URL. JSON URL. And then he's piping that I guess into JQ. Because I'm not clear what this JQ and so JQ single. Wait, single. I see. Dot and URL. I think he's like, you know, filtering. Quite clever for automating the selection of Nix packages issues tagged as packaging request. The command he's using with GH and JQ filters issues by the kind packaging request and then extracts only the URLs, making it easier to review or pick an issue to tackle. To break it down, GH issue list. This command lists issues on a repository, and with the label flag, it filters for issues specifically tagged as. Okay, that's clear. But JSON URL limits the output to the URL field, which provides the direct link to each issue. I see. So if we just write JSON URL, we only get the URL of the issue, and without it, we get the entire thing. So could we like URL? So what are the URL fields? Like, what are the other fields? Author. I guess you can do this when you, let's say I wanna look packaging request JSON author, and we get the author. This is nice. Aleana, Dan Dart. Look at this. Author. Yeah, this is nice. Comments, like this JSON comments. We have a default Nix written that, as far as I know, does not work. Body project description. All right, this is a nice thing to learn. The created at. I guess you can use this info and make a script. And look at this milestone title. Let's try the title. Packaging request. All right. This is nice. This is really nice. So he did the URL. Okay. JSON title author. We can use more. Oh, so you can use URL and title with a comma, title and URL. But what did he do with JQ? This JQ command, it iterates over each item in the JSON array from GH and outputs the URL field, displaying a clean list of URLs. So we can see the filter display. How does it display? Yeah, because without this, if we just write JSON URL, we get HTTPS, we get the URL, but we get what? Maybe because we get all these things. And what he does is what? Let's see what's the difference. JQ URL. But what does this command exactly do? Let's explain this. Explain this in detail. The command JQ processes JSON data in a specific way, the full command. Right, let's see the difference. We're going to pipe this into JQ, and yeah, so there's a dot, a bracket, a dot, a URL, and what do you call this? Oh, I see. He just outputs just the link. But what about the double? Uses the in JQ, the dot represents the entire input JSON. It's like saying start from the root of the JSON structure. Oh, it's almost like a wildcard, or like a star. Since the GitHub CLI output is an array of objects, a dot initially represents this array. In JQ, the dot represents the entire input JSON. So, and then the square brackets following the dot indicate that JQ should iterate over each element in the array. Well, that's what the square bracket is. So it's not like about square brackets. There is a meaning behind the square brackets. If the JSON data is structured as an array, a list of items, JQ treats each element individually when you use brackets. So maybe I could extract as a test JSON title and JK URL. Let's see what else. Finally, URL extracts the URL field from each element issue in the array, since each element is an object representing an issue. But what if I write here title? Example JSON input. Suppose the JSON data refers to the, suppose the JSON data return GH issue JSON URL looks like this. Yeah, execution of this refers to the whole array. So the dot refers to the whole array. And the whole array would be a list of such links. It has a URL field and then the link. And the bracket steps into each object within the array individually. Boom, 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 boom. And the URL extracts the URL value from each of these objects. So could you extract like a name? So, but could I like a name. So like a name of an author. Let's see. If the author's field name is a simple object with a name field, suppose each issue JSON object looks like this: URL and author name. To extract only the author names, use JK. It's the same. So it would be like JK author name null. I get a null author name. And if I just root author, yes. Oh, I have JSON title. Why do I have JSON title? Author name. You see Dean Dart, Liana, Jen Kramer. But communist. But why do I have only... because packaging request. I wonder if I put like a label without the label thing. I get all these names. Okay. If the author field is a simple string, JK author. Yeah, I guess it would be nice to explore JK. Well, this is already 52 minutes. No, it's fine. Okay. Okay, at least it's clear what he's doing now.
Okay, let's do -r to get the raw ones.
What's the -r? Whoa, 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 whoa. He does the -r. Let's get back to URL. And then he does the -r. JQ -r. To get the raw ones. But adds the JQR, the raw output to the JQ command, outputs raw text instead of JSON encoded strings because they were in double quotes, yes. When you only need the plain text without extra quotes, making it easier to use in scripts. Let's break down -r. When you add -r, all right. And now we have links. Wonderful.
And I'm noticing there's not all of them. So I think I'll do, is there paginate? There isn't, but there's limit. And by default, it's 30. That's where it comes from. So let's set the limit to 2000. Hopefully that catches.
Oh, that's why there were so few names. There was a limit. Wait a second. You see this? It's 30. And now he's adding the limit. List limit. Limit 2000. And now it will take a while. Look at this. Okay. Wow, this is nice. Limit. The maximum number of issues to fetch. Default is 30. Okay.
Just all of them. And before we do that, let's put it into a file so we don't have to keep fetching the same thing. So that's the requests.
Requests. So he's going to output this into a file, requests. And now if we show requests, we get requests. Nice.
All right, let's see how long that takes. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Let's check if it worked. It seems pretty good. Requests, let's do a word count. Oh, that's only 1,000. Well, you can't have everything.
He also uses bat requests. All right, bat requests and word count 1,000, because each of the links, each of the URLs is basically one word. Is it? Because they're oh, it counts the white space, I guess, for the word to be. The word has a white space. I mean, between two words, there's a white space. All right.
So let's just do that. I'm actually going to copy this into the Nix-Hour repo so I can push it later. Nix-Hour code 78 and gen.shell. Let's put it here.
Oh yeah, he has his Nix-Hour repo and releases twig Nix-Hour. This is, which episode is this? 78. Nix-Hour. And if you go to code, and let's go to 78, gen sh, and here, look at this. Issue list, limit, label, JSON URL, requests. All right. This is the script, basically. All right.
And let's move those requests to this one as well. Okay, gen and requests.
Yeah, he moved them to a exa group directories first. Exa. He doesn't use EZA. He uses exa. Do I have exa installed? Yeah, I do. Exa, EZA. I'm not sure what's the difference. Yeah, EZA and exa. That's instead of list. Maybe I should make also. Wait a second.
Okay, gen and requests. And I guess we need. Okay, gen and requests to this one as well.
Nix-Hour code 78. Well, let's also make mkdir Nix-Hour code 78. Cannot create directory, no such file or directory. I think mkdir needs an also r-r. Invalid option. You see, all these things I forget. I wanna mkdir Nix-Hour code 78. A P flag. Creates the parent directories. All right. The P flag. All right. And then let's copy the requests. Yeah, let's move the requests to Nix-Hour code 78. All right.
Okay, gen and requests. And I guess we need to, if we don't, so this doesn't work if we aren't in a repo by default. User and
Oh, so this will not work if we are not in the repo by default. That makes sense.
bash, get that working.
So we have to add the gen.sh. Did he already write the gen.sh? Oh yeah, he did. So wait, issue list. Copy, wait, that's here. Oh, it's here, yeah, gen.sh, okay, well.
Alt, user and flash, just get that working. We need, I'll just fill it in here, -r, NixOS, nixpkgs. That then works outside of Git repos as well.
Oh.
So, okay.
I see, we really need this. We need the -r NixOS, and then it will work outside of our repo. So it's basically this, gen.sh. So gen.sh, wait. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't need to send. Okay.
Let's maybe, well, not sure what happened there. Why do we only get 1,000? Is there like an enforced limit of 1,000 for some reason?
Now he wants to really dig into that.
But oh well. So let's get the requests. Let's do a shuffle. So this way they're random and random every time. Let's do a shuffle. So this way they're...
Wait, what did he do? Like a shuffle? What shuffle? Is that a command? Shuff. I don't even know about shuff. Oh. Shuff. All right.
Random and random every time. And then let's get the first one.
Wonderful. Oh my God. Wonderful. So he's actually bad. Okay. CD, wait, Nix-Hour. Code 78. So we have requests here now. Bad request, right? But bad requests, and we do the shuffle. Shuffle, right? And we get them all shuffled. But then we head -L. Why not just head -L? A -1. I guess if we do -2, we get the -2. We get the -2, the first two, the first three, the first three would be dash. Okay. So if you write head -1, we get the first. If we write head -2, we get the first two. And this is how, this is nice. Then he does bad request shove head 1. This is cool. So the pipe sends the output of bad request directly to shove. Shove randomizes, shuffles lines, and head -1. Another pipe sends the shuffled output to head -1. Displays only the first line of the shuffled output. So selecting one random line from the original file. Really nice.
So it's this one. Oh, and this is useless use of cat, by the way. We can, I think we can do. Can we do this? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you don't need the bad.
Okay, well, let's pick the first one here. It's a bit older. I think it's an API limit in GitHub. I see. Okay, Prometheus qubit torrent exporter. I think I'm not sure if that's a good one, because it requires getting into Prometheus, which is going to be hard to test. Would be nice to get something. Well, what is it based on? Python. Let's give it a try. Why not?
But wait a second. He's not writing a new package. Writing packages. He's not writing a new package. I've just realized he's not writing a new package. I should not even be watching this now. I mean, it's great to watch this. You really learn a lot. But I wanna package something. And he's actually working on a bug or something. Well, let's see how.
Stream this to Nix packages, and for that, let's go into Nix packages. Let's see, what's this?
Git status, GST, git status. Okay, now he's going back into source, Nix packages. CD source. What is CD Nix packages? Git status on branch master up to date, took 2.8 seconds. Okay, untracked files.
Status here. Let me just stash all the untracked files.
Oh, he's stash you all the untracked files. All right.
Now we have a clean directory. Also, I'm going to do git clean dot that removes some things that
git clean -f -x -d dot
aren't, well, that are get ignored. All right, super clean directory here. And might as well pull from master. So Prometheus qubit torrent exporter. Let's see, probably there's a whole bunch of these already, or I think I've seen those before. So let's do like a search through here, Prometheus dash.
Oh, he's using the rib grep. I think I have RG. Let's do RG test. Oh, look at this. The matrix. RG test. Let's do RG Infinisil. Maintainers. Look at this. Maintainers. Oh. Device installers. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, there's Prometheus exporters something. Let me search for exporters. And let's see, what do we have here? Packages, servers, monitoring, Prometheus, and then there's here are all the exporters. So that sounds like the fitting place. Let me just get one of these and see where it's used. If I grab for this, oh, it's in all packages.nix. Seemingly as a top level package here. I see there's only 2 spaces here, which usually implies it's not nested in like a package set or something. So yeah, let's maybe go here. Micro tick exporter. Yeah, okay, we found them. So which one is it? Qubit torrent exporter. Let's also just make sure it's not already here. It isn't. Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
messing
this
up
is the right show.
my Vim commands here. Prometheus exporter here. Okay, qubit torrent. Now, where would that be in that list? It seems to be alphabetically sorted. sorted, so let's not mess it up. ABCDFG. Wait, QRST. Here to be. Okay. I do know my alphabet, I hope. And I'm noticing actually, I think I'm using nil here, or no, I'm using the like a syntax highlighter. What is it? Tree something, tree syntax, maybe tree sitter. That's it. I want to disable it for this one because it's super slow. So I'm gonna do TS disable, and I think it's highlight. Yeah, like this. And let's see. Yeah, that's much faster. Very nice. Yep, yeah. Thank you.
I don't think this, I mean, it is great to watch this, but this is not useful for me right now. So language tooling, writing packages. Maybe because of the title, I thought this is incremental builds, programming puzzle. This will be nice. This should be something more fun. Writing NixOS modules, packaging. And look at this, packaging a Vim plugin, contributing to Nix packages. Let's try this, contributing to Nix packages.
All right, hello and welcome to the next Nix-Hour. So if you have a question yourself, feel free to join the meeting and use the voice or chat to ask the question or interrupt if anything is unclear. So today we don't have a question right away, but we have a question that was asked on the Nix-Hour repository where you can file issues, though we do prefer questions right in the meeting. But so as a fallback, we'll look at this one today. And so this is just how to contribute. Very simple question. And I think a good thing to go through. So this is mostly about Nix packages. That's the main way people will want to contribute. And you can also see this from the amount of PRs, of course. Most of these are just package updates. There's some other things that you might want to contribute. Most people just want to contribute package updates. But I think let's take a look at this contributing document here and just go through some sections, and I can give a bit of a background. Now this recently, I kind of cleaned this document up a bit. It's not perfect, but it is a bit better than before. So I'm kind of confident going through this more or less. So maybe starting off here. So Nix packages kind of consists of some main parts, and these are in the overview here. So we have for one lib, these are library functions. So these are in particular functions that don't interact with any derivations or packages. So this includes things, I mean, everybody having used Nix before knows this. We can
CD source Nix packages file sets.
And import it like this.
Oh, it goes into file sets. File sets. It goes into a lib. Source Nix packages file sets. How does he CD into source? Wait a second. CD source, right? What's going on here? CD source. Nix packages. File sets. But there is no file sets. I guess they changed. There was a directory called file sets. Wow.
By the way, but then this is like has.
Future versions of Nix will require a using file to load a file. What's this? Nix REPL? Also Nix REPL. Nix packages. Lib. Oh, now he's putting into REPL the lib. Wait, I have to be inside. Let's change directory to nixpkgs. And now we open nix REPL, nixpkgs, and lib. Error, getting no such file or directory. But there is lib. Nixpkgs, nixpkgs lib. Nix REPL, nixpkgs lib. Maybe because nix REPL. Yes. So if I look at this nixpkgs slash nixpkgs lib, I guess I could just write lib. Should I do like lib? No such file or directory. Lib. Cannot find flake lib in the flake registries. Interesting. Nix REPL. No such file. What if I go directory up and use the same command? No such file. I think ChatGPT would know this actually. So now I want to open the lib directory inside the Nix REPL with this command. And I am inside the nixpkgs directory at the moment. So if you're already inside nixpkgs directory, you can use a relative path without needing to specify nix REPL lib. Really? So nix REPL lib. Oh, it works. Getting git revision count. Home, stable joy, source, nixpkgs. Oh, I didn't do something else. Wait, I didn't do something. I didn't. Yeah. Error interrupted by the user. I still haven't updated my own fork. At GitHub with the how do you do that? To update your fork of the nixpkgs on GitHub with the latest changes from the upstream, you can follow these steps. Git fetch upstream. I did update your local branch. If you want to update the main branch, usually master main, switch to it and then merge or rebase the changes from the upstream branch. Here's an example if your branch is master. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Wait a second. Your repositories. Nixpkgs. It's still old. Updated on February. Right. Contribute. I could even do it here. Sync fork. How do I sync my fork? But so how do I sync my fork? Like I don't want to just press a button. Sync fork on GitHub. Navigate to your local fork. All right. Add the upstream remote. I did this. To verify it's set up, run, you should see something like, yes, we have this. Fetch changes from upstream. Fetch the latest commits from the upstream repository. Git fetch upstream. Source. Yeah. git fetch upstream. Yeah, we did this. Git fetch upstream. Merge or rebase changes. Switch to the main branch and integrate the changes from the upstream branch. For example, if your main branch is master, but how do I git checkout master? If your branch is how do I know if my branch? How do I know what my branch is? Master or main? To check which branch you're currently on, you can use the following. Git branch master. This command will list all branches. Is the active git status. Your branch is up to date with origin master. Nothing to commit, working tree clean. Okay. It says this. But now I want to sync my fork on GitHub, which is behind. So since your local branch is on master and up to date with origin master, you're ready to sync your fork with the latest changes from the upstream nixpkgs repository. Ensure the upstream remote is set up. We did this. Remote, we did this. Fetch the latest, we did this. Merge or rebase. Is there a difference between merge or rebase? Since you're on master branch, bring in the changes from the upstream master. Since you're on master, really git merge upstream master. Option 2, rebase for a cleaner commit history. Now that your local master is in sync with the upstream, push these updates to your GitHub fork. Really git push origin master. Oh, this is not working actually. Oh. Invalid username or password. Yeah, I'll do it just here. Sync fork. This branch is up to date, out of date, update branch. Okay, now it's up to date. Wow, so basically this is not working. The GitHub, wait a second. So it seems to me I still haven't set up the SSH. Use a personal access token instead of a password. GitHub no longer supports password. You need a personal access token. Right, let's generate one. Click generate new token, give it a descriptive name, select the necessary permissions. Expired. Never used. Right, let's delete. Generate new token, the classic, fine-grained, repo scaled. Give it a descriptive name, select the necessary permissions. For pushing code, you need repo access. For general use, all right. Note, what's this token for? I don't know, like Nix expiration, the token will expire. Should it expire? No expiration. All right, 90 days. Select scopes, repo, full control of private repositories. Update GitHub action workflows. What? Yeah, write packages, delete packages, admin. I don't know, should I select all, create gists, user, delete, audit log. Look at this. Code spaces, copilot, project. Yeah, everything. This is probably not smart. Repo. Generate token. You won't be able to see it again. Hey. Make sure to copy your personal access token or you won't be able to see it again. Really? Am I supposed to like not show this? I'm not sure actually. Like, wait a second. Am I like I'm recording myself and the screen for NixOS discovery channel, but I'm showing my token. Am I supposed to do it or hide it? I don't even know. You should definitely hide your token in the recording. Grants access to your account. Tokens show publicly. Oh, all right. Let's delete this. Delete this token. All right, I will make a new one. And let's pause, actually. Let's pause. All right, so I made a new one. But at the end, I went with this like git remote set URL. That's from ChatGPT. This command, right? I did the same thing as with the system. I guess you have to add this to every directory. But I should look at it like I want to get to use the SSH for everything. But I guess maybe you have to always pick the directory and do git remote set URL. And then set the SSH connection. Because now when I test it, SSH git at github.com, hi, stable Joe, you've successfully authenticated. So I guess now I can finally do that, and then I will finish. Git push, let's do this. Git push origin master. Rejected. Failed to push some refs. Updates were rejected because the remote contains work that you do not have locally. Yeah, first let's do git pull. Yes, because we sync the repo actually. We sync the repo on the GitHub website. Yeah, like one file changed. Let's see this. And now when I do this, everything up to date. I think this will be a nice. Wait. This is too much. Everything up to date. Master. No, I just want to make this like a. Yeah, wait. different screen. Let's do this. Do a selection. Like this. Git push origin master, everything up to date. All right. Maybe I'll use this for the cover. That's it for today.